right, today for Technique Tuesday, I'm going to show you a few different holds of the pencil. So first, this is your normal drawing hold or your writing hold, right? Just your typical writing. I could write my name here, right? This is how we hold our pencil for drawing and writing. But then there's also the shading hold. And this hold looks more like this. So if you were to set your pencil down and pick it up with these fingers so that you can hold it down to the paper and push the front with your pointer finger so that you can use the whole tip to shade. This is the shading hold. So if I were to draw something exciting like this, that is how you could shade things very easily, very nicely. This is the shading hold. So what I want to also point out is that to use a regular pencil with a regular line, not a mechanical pencil, is your friend here. Using mechanical pencils for this type of drawing would be really challenging, but you could do it. Not with the side, obviously. So shading hold, drawing hold, sketching hold. So here's drawing, right? Lots of control. Very detailed, very detailed. But sketching, where you want to have less pressure onto your paper so that you can gently draw something out and not be too worried about high pressure work. This is so that you can easily erase it. If I were to draw with my regular pencil hold like this and then try to erase it, I would leave behind some mark onto my paper as well as a depression into the paper so that it never truly had a completely erased area. Do you see how you can still see that? Because it left an embossing. So when you sketch, you want to hold your fingers back from your pencil a little bit like this. So I'm going to sketch this in two different ways. I'm going to sketch it with my sketch hold, and I'm going to sketch it with my shading hold. And you can see I've been kind of having fun with sketching with a shading hold. So for sketching, I'm holding it out, right? And I am looking at my object, and I'm just going to try to draw right here. It comes in a bit here. Oops, comes back out. We have the tip, right? I'm doing a crazy job. Hold on, let's do this a little bit better. I'm doing a really quick sketch, and probably I should do this a little bit more legit. Let's try to do it exactly with what we see here. Do you see how I am not too worried about exact lines right here? This is a sketch. It's not quite as simple as I had been making it earlier, but little lines that come here. Come in here. Pull this down light. Do you see my just light lines? I'm not worried about trying to get a perfect straight line in one shot. That's really, really hard to do. This way, if I have several lines that I can choose the one I like the best and erase around it. I'm not too worried about having a perfect line to begin with. That is the nature of sketching. All right, now to fill this in, I would now use my sketching hold. This is how I would hold it, right? Picking it up, and I'm going to put some detail into it like this, getting some pressure in the top so it shows some of these bristle marks. It also has some shadowing and shading into it with reflections here to show that it's a metal. And so I'm using the side of my pencil here to create these shaded areas. All right, so here's my first pencil. So what I'm enjoying now, brush, what I'm enjoying now is doing an entire sketch with just the side of my pencil, not doing an initial sketch. So I've been working with something like this, trying to get these lines with just using the sketch hold of my pencil, and I've been having a lot of fun with this. It creates kind of a more artistic rendering, and it's fun. So give it a try. So you can hold it like this, but that's awkward. So I like to just hold it. I'm giving it a bracing with right in here in this part of my hand, and kind of just working this up. Give it a try. Find an object in your house. You can do the brush if you want to, but find an object that you can set right next to your paper and try drawing it. Try drawing what you see using first the sketch hold, just like this, and using the shading hold, draw it twice. So do a simple object. It could be a pencil, it could be an eraser, it could be a pen, whatever it is. And then try to do an artistic rendering of that same object that just has a couple of lines that create the look of what that object is. And now you're starting to look like a sketch artist. All right, have fun with it.